got my boys with me. Shamar and Jay.
I'm your boy Shamar, man.
Yeah, he just said that, bro. He just said that, bro.
I'm just reiterating, people so people can
Go ahead.
know my name, bro. I want my name known.
Your name is known,
Shamar.
bro. People who've been watching.
I'm Shamar, man.
That's great, bro.
Nonetheless, just tell the people what we got going on today.
On today's episode, man, we got the life. Talk about pay our tributes to the life. Late great Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, today's the anniversary of his death. So that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Man has been gone 14 years.
Man, it's crazy. He, one of the all-time great legends, in the business.
Man.
He died too soon. He was
38.
young. Yeah, so it
Had a lot. He was still in his prime.
it was unfortunate what happened. But everybody, respect Eddie. I mean, if you don't, you just,
SmackDown a legend, man.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you if you don't respect Eddie. Even if you don't know him. So, it's just, we just paying tributes to him.
Yeah.
On this episode, we got, going for y'all. We gonna talk about because Survivor Series is,
It's around the corner.
coming up in a little bit under 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we gonna give y'all our favorite, moments, past moments, recent, for this episode. So, without further ado,
So I'm gonna
jump right into it.
Yeah, I'll let you kick.
I'm gonna kick it off. One of my favorite Survivor Series moments was I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go about like 10 years back. I'm gonna go with just for a brief second. It was quick, but it was still like a great moment. John Cena versus Shawn Michaels versus Triple H in that triple threat. And off the rip, Shawn Michaels super kicking Triple H.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They came in together, had the inch together and all that. And he came in, he just super kicked him. And then you remember after that, Triple H like, Shawn, you kicked me 3 times last night.
Right, yeah. That was a decent moment.
And then
back
Shawn
then.
Michaels was like, I got the spotty eye thing going on. He's like, if it make you feel better, I was aiming for Cena. He clearly looked at Triple H and knocked his head off, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of my, it was that's one of my favorite moments of all time. So go ahead, bro.
Alright, so a lot of mine's gonna be a lot more recent. I ain't going back to the 80s, 90s, none of that.
No.
Mine's gonna be a little more recent. I'm gonna go with some about 6-7 years ago. I'm gonna go with the debut of the Shield in 2012.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was probably like one of my favorite ones because it was Cena versus CM Punk versus Ryback for the WWE Championship.
And everybody thought like Ryback was gonna win the WWE title for the first time in his career, but shut all that down.
Cause
he was on the verge of winning.
They was booking him like Goldberg and all that.
Yeah, he was
dominant.
2 people at once. So, and then all of a sudden, 3 unknown dudes came in with black gear on, attacking Ryback.
Yeah.
Put him through the table, and we figured out later on that it was the Shield, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose from NXT. So that was a great moment, and that turned into 3 incredible, successfully individuals as well. So that's a big moment.
Big moment in history. 3 stars.
Yeah.
Well, for my pick, I'm gonna go with something that changed the business forever. I'm gonna go with the Montreal High School Job.
Man.
You gotta go with that. I mean, you had two superstars who did not like each other, who hate each other.
They want to kill each other.
They want to kill each other for real. And then after this Survivor Series, it really made the character for Vince like as being a boss.
Because he thought he was gonna be the good guy in that situation.
Right, you thought that until like people put the blames back on Vince. So there's really if we didn't have this, we wouldn't have Vince as like the Vince with the Stone Cold thing.
Yeah, all that, man.
All that comes into play. So, without having this, man, it's just a lot of history behind this, Brett left the company. Shawn was an a-hole as usual. I mean, this ain't nothing new.
Man.
Hey, I thought Shawn Michaels went nuts though, bro.
Not that GIF you sent us.
Hey, he's
tweaking.
Hey, what did he tell Brett? He's like, Brett, you know anything about? No, he asked Shawn. He's like, Shawn, you know anything? He's like, man, I swear to God on my kids, I didn't know.
Yeah, he put that on his kids.
Shawn Michaels Like, I don't know if he was in his right head back then, but
Yeah.
you know, he wasn't, you know, doing things, you know, the way, you know, the right way. And we see him when we start seeing him later on. You know, Shawn Michaels was he was sickly back
Yeah,
then.
he was sick in the head.
Yeah.
But you go ahead, bro. That's my pick.
I'm gonna go with one, not about 5 years ago. It's a little recent, but you know it go by so fast. It seemed like it just happened just yesterday. I'm gonna go with Sting's debut against Triple H.
2014,
I don't think so when Sting first, you know, signed on with WWE and all that. I didn't think he was really gonna do anything physical, like
right.
because he was like 55 or something when he got there. So
Yeah.
you know, like I was like, and then the crowd and the lights went out. He was like, what's going on? And then you saw then you see the Sting with the light and all that.
Sting go
And I was
nuts.
like, oh, they going cool. And then he attacked Triple H and he threw Dolph Ziggler on Seth Rollins and, you know, he took out the Authority. I thought that was like, that's one of the moments. It's like, dang. You know?
Yeah,
So,
nobody really expected, you know, Sting to
Okay.
show up in WWE, let alone get involved, you know, and start a feud with Triple H. So,
Yeah.
it went
that was
crazy,
decent.
man.
man,
Like, my boy Stinger.
man.
That's what I'm going to go with, man.
But yeah, so my next one of my, like, I was actually, you know, and I was actually recently watching this too. That's why, you know, we got the gift from the WWE Network, so you can go back and watch
Of
old
course.
stuff.
Yeah.
And what I did was I went back and actually watched this. This was Survivor Series 2002. It was when Shawn Michaels made his return from that back injury.
Oh, yeah, he won the first
from
Elimination Chamber.
1998.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he basically got hurt in '98, and you know, he basically was forced to retire.
Yeah.
But
He was gone for like
4 years.
4 or 5 years. Yeah.
and he was cleared to compete,
Yeah.
and he returned at the Survivor Series at the Elimination Chamber, won the World Heavyweight Championship, his final World Heavyweight Championship.
Man.
So, you know, that was a great moment because Shawn Michaels is all-time great, and the fact after 2002, that world title reign, he was still in WWE like another 7+ years.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't win a world title after that.
He was just in great feuds with everybody.
Yeah, I'm just feuding.
That's all with Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, John Cena. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Batista,
Yeah, so that's really what it was with Shawn Michaels. The rest of his
Great
career,
Khali.
you know,
Yeah.
Yes, he was Great Khali. I was
man, that was his early
Randy
career
Orton.
was about titles
yeah.
and Royal Rumbles and all that. His latter part of his career was just great feuds and great matches. But
That's
yeah, I like that one. You know, that's out of you know, I was a lot young when that happened. I was like around 2 years old, but
Yeah, that's
I
all
mean,
good.
hey, you know, it's a great moment in
It's a
history.
great moment in history books. I'm going to go with another one that's in the great history books that people don't talk about. The Undertaker debuted in
Oh,
Survivor
yeah.
Series.
Yeah, that did happen.
And
that going way back, man.
you know, just try to get older, you know, fan base, you know, to
we
watch
let
it.
people know we know something, you know,
Yeah,
about the
me.
past.
And you got to. I mean, Undertaker, after he debuted him, his career just been up there. He one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
29 years.
29 years in this business, man. I ain't gonna lie, Undertaker, you need to just retire. Leave that money alone, man.
Nah. Taker like them
Yeah,
checks,
he ain't gonna leave it alone. Unfortunately, he should though.
He should.
Taker gonna get he probably get a Legends contract, all that.
Yeah. But I'm definitely going with Undertaker's though debut though, but you go ahead now, bro.
I think y'all know my next.
I already know what this pick is.
All right, so one of my favorite, probably my favorite.
I already know.
Survivor Series moment
You
of
know,
all
I know what
time
this pick is, bro. It was
was
coming.
when my boy Billy Goat came back. Billy Goat, he came back after 12 years, bro. 12 years, bro.
Man.
Chilling. He come back. He beat Brock. Destroyed him. I'm talking about 90 seconds, bro. Brock picked him up. He said, what? Sit down. Like a little boy. Like a little bully on the block. He said, got up. Spear off the rip. Everybody was like, oh. So Brock hurt. He looked like a deer that just got shot up. Another spear. Jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. That boy Billy Goat, the legend, bro. Beat that boy in 90 seconds. Nobody thought it was possible, bro.
Nobody
Billy
cared.
Goat!
Nobody cared either.
Billy Goat. I cared. Everybody cared.
Nobody cared about
All right,
that at
everybody
all.
cared. That's Billy Goat. Billy Goat. So go ahead, bro. hope Billy
Man,
go.
bro.
Hope Billy go.
All right, man. All that over with. I'm gonna go with my boy. You know he all over the news right now. My boy. I'm gonna go with
John Cena?
Is he all over the news right now?
I mean,
No. Come on, bro.
I'm straight ass.
Nonetheless, I'm gonna go with my boy CM Punk when he defeated Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship,
Oh yeah.
and that's what started his 434 day long title reign.
Facts.
CM Punk was really scratching the claw. Like 2011 was like a big year for him,
Yeah.
and you know he started off being the leader of the New Nexus. Then he was feud with Cena, and then after that, you know he went on to feud with Orton that year.
Yeah.
Leading on to become a WWE champion at Survivor Series, beating Alberto Del Rio. That was a great moment because it led to him becoming champion for so long, like being champion so long.
Right.
So that's one of my favorite, you know, moments. And then CM Punk is a hot topic right now
Going nuts.
in WWE again. So
Chicago's on.
yeah, it was only right that I brought that up. So yeah, that's one of my another pick for me.
All right. I got another one. I got the end of the invasion of 2001 with WCW and WWE.
I was actually just looking at that on
Yeah.
my phone too.
Because you got to, I mean, it was the end of WCW,
Yeah.
and you already know Vince, he was straight burying, you know, WCW. He bought the company.
Man.
He brought in a lot of WCW talent in, so you know what that was. They had like the Stone Cold versus the Invasion, ECW, and the WCW. So it was a lot going on in that though. So I like that. I like they built. They had a lot of stars around.
Yeah,
That's when
that was.
they brought in Booker T, Scott Steiner, even though he ain't lasted the company that long. But yeah, I like that. It was decent. You go ahead, nothing else, my boy.
I think this was the same. I think this was Survivor Series, man. Nah, was it?
Bro.
What about? Cause I'm trying to think. Was that Undertaker and Batista match at Survivor Series where Edge was on the ring and he came in and attacked and broke the matchup and stuff?
I think, man. What you talking about with John Cena?
No, it was Undertaker versus Batista, and then like Edge on the ring, he whacked Undertaker with the
No.
camera.
That was during SummerSlam.
That was SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that was SummerSlam.
Okay, all right. Let me think. Survivor Series. Oh, I got one. So my boy Cena just came back from injury. He beat Chris Jericho for the World Heavyweight Championship. His first night back at Survivor Series. You know, he went cool, bro.
Yeah.
My boy Cena won the championship his first night back against Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Johnny Goat.
typical Cena.
That boy
Come
going-
back from an injury, automatic world title
I think
shot.
that was 08.
Yeah, that was like in 08.
Yeah.
He came back.
Johnny Goat.
Automatic world title shot. Boom, and he win.
Yeah.
Same thing he did in 2013 with Del Rio. Came back at Hell in a Cell from that ball in his elbow,
Yeah.
and then won the World Heavyweight Championship. It don't end with him, bro.
He
That's
said-
Johnny Goat,
He
bro.
said it never ends with him, huh?
Johnny Goat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go pick another pick here. I got I'm gonna talk about the Big Dog's incredible performance at Survivor Series 2014 when he eliminated 4 men. And he went on a rampage in that Survivor Series match. It was like because in 2014 they really weren't doing no brand split. So what they did was they had like teams. They had Roman Reigns. They had the Shield, and then they had 2 more people, and then they had another team like that.
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns was like one of the like a couple of his team members got eliminated, and he went on a rampage and eliminated 4 people. He eliminated like Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, Goldust, and somebody else. And he went on and win. He was the sole survivor for his team. So that's a big moment for the Big Dog. And that really started to launch his career, you know, because he really wasn't in the main event picture at that point. Like, he wasn't world champion yet. So that really kickstarted him going, you know, forward towards like the Royal Rumble in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, my pick, I'm going to go with something a little recent, back in like 2011, 2012 probably. I'm going to go with, I don't know, you tired of hearing this name, but
I already know what you're going to do. Man, nah, I mean,
yeah,
you know, I actually liked it, that match.
yeah, it was
What you going with?
Rock, Cena tag team, you know, against the
Awesome
Miz.
Truth.
Awesome Truth,
Yeah.
yeah. you know, just to get some exposure for Archer, you know, he was a big heel back then.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, you got two, you know, greatest superstars that running out for all time. So, you know, it was decent, though, to see them tag team. It was, I know that they was hyping this up for this match for the main
Yeah,
event.
it was. It actually was the main
I
event,
feel,
right?
yeah, it was the main
Yeah,
event.
the
Yeah.
Rock and Cena tag though. That was kind of strange. Like I know I get it, the storyline, but
Yeah.
they fought. They had a altercation
Yeah.
at WrestleMania that year, and then they had a match going. They was gonna fight at the next WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know,
It was
they
decent.
they got something really going. You know,
All right, Jay, you go ahead, my boy.
Survivor Series. I got one. All right, so the Shield been broke up. They was broke up for like 2 years. We just talking about moments, so I'm just go a moment.
Yeah.
When Dean Ambrose was beefing with AJ Styles, and he came back, he started beating up AJ Styles, and then Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns looking at him like they was all babyface at that point, and they beat up AJ Styles. They put him through the table,
Yeah.
and then they was hyping each other like, yeah, and they put it, and then JB was like, you damn fool, like he went nuts, bro.
You talking about some Ambrose, you idiot.
He went nuts.
Straight slam.
turn
went
on his
nuts.
team, man.
Yeah.
On me, that was one of my favorite.
Turn on the white.
Trying to
moon.
reunite with his old buddies.
He rocks with them. Those
They
are
they
boys.
brothers to the bone, bro.
On me.
Not no more.
To,
That boy Dean, you know.
He did the dash. It's all good.
on me. Well, you go ahead, my boy, and see what you got.
I'm gonna go with a recent one. I'm gonna go with Survivor Series 2017.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Brock versus AJ Styles.
That was a good match.
Probably was like
Yeah, it was
the best
decent,
Brock
man.
match that he had over the last. Cause normally he don't wrestle 20-minute matches no more.
Or put on good matches at all.
So and that with a wrestler like AJ Styles
Yeah.
that he can carry Brock Lesnar in a match.
In the match.
And he made it look good, and that literally was probably the best match I've seen Brock in a minute. So, you know, AJ lost obviously, but he was looking real strong in there, and Brock was looking, you know, he was hurt.
He was hurt.
So that made you know AJ look stronger than Brock. You know, so
And Paul Heyman gave him props too. He was like,
Exactly.
after the match, he was like, AJ Styles is one of the great performers of all
yeah,
time.
and that would have been better than Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar.
Man, I did not want to see
Yeah,
that.
I didn't wanna
Because
see that,
Jinder can't wrestle, and Brock definitely not a great wrestler. So
Yeah.
that would have been a slaughter, you know.
Yeah.
So it was right. They took the title off of Jinder Mahal and
Right.
gave it to AJ Styles. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was one of my favorite matches in 2017.
Oh, well, I'm going to go with something like, all right, well, Survivor Series, you know, the first Elimination Chamber was at Survivor Series back 2002.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Shawn
My
Michaels.
boy HBK won that.
Nah, Trips won that shit. No, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Shawn
Wait.
Michaels won.
Yeah, he did won that shit. Ooh.
Yeah, this is a family show, bro.
Hey, man, it's been a long
Hey,
day.
good, man. It's
Man,
late,
there's
man.
babies watching this, man.
No,
man, I thought I
you
was
good, bro.
sleeping.
Look,
It's all good.
Shawn Michaels did win it. I actually mentioned it earlier when he came back from the back injury.
Yeah.
And he won the chamber and won his last world title.
You said, y'all said Shawn Michaels won, right?
He won the first
Yeah, that's what I'm
ever
saying.
world
I
title.
thought I heard true. I thought y'all heard.
No,
No,
I thought
he did. He
yeah,
said
I tweet. I
Triple H.
thought I said it.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
was
yeah,
Shawn
okay.
Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's late, man. You know.
Yeah, that's a long.
It's been a long day, man.
Yeah.
I just had one. I literally just had it. Damn.
Here y'all go, man. Here we go.
I just had it. Survivor Series. Basketball. I can't remember this, bro.
Come on, boss. Well, I got one. I'll throw one out. The Rock debuted at Survivor Series back in '96. We recording, man.
This is hard, bro.
Yeah, my bad for cut for that interruption.
Yeah, good.
But Survivor Series '96. That's when The Rock debuted. Boom.
That was a
There you go.
that was a blooper right there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of foolishness going on around here.
Yeah, but there you go, man.
Yeah, The Rock did debut at Survivor Series.
All right, Survivor Series. There's a lot that happened, bro.
Man, I mean,
Yo, man's Hulk Hogan used to go nuts at Survivor Series.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that.
what you mean, bro?
Yeah, I don't care about none of that.
Oh yeah, you forgot. Well, I'll let you go ahead. Well, dude.
I'm trying to think like some stuff. Let me think. I need to see. Let me see your phone, bro.
You got something, bro? Like, you know.
I'm stuck.
I got some.
I'm gonna go nuts, bro.
You want me to just go ahead?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I got it. I don't know how it caught me off guard a little bit, so I'm gonna go with it started a feud. I'm gonna go with Triple H. Had pedigree. He had pedigree. Triple H pedigree. Kurt Angle, and then he threw Shane on top of Kurt Angle, and Shane's like, and then he pedigreed Shane, and then won, and Braun Strowman was like,
Oh, that was recent. That was what, 2018?
2017. And he looked at him, he was like, and then Braun Strowman grabbed, like, don't you ever do that to me again.
I thought they was building up a feud between them two, like for WrestleMania.
I did too.
But it ended up being Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they ruined that. Braun could have had about a big win over Triple H.
That would have been huge.
You know, Triple
man.
H don't normally really win unless it's like high stakes at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like if his career on the line, you know he gonna win.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go with probably a great Survivor Series moment when John Cena got fired. When he counted the 3.
That's not a great moment.
When he counted the 3
Uh-huh.
on Wade Barrett.
It's not a great moment.
When Randy Orton retained the championship,
Yeah.
John Cena, he got fired for that.
Yeah.
So that was because like the story, know what I mean though? Like the storyline was perfect because Cena and Orton was always in like the mix with each other. They was feuding,
Yeah. What's that?
but at that point they was both baby faces. And then you had the heel Wade Barrett. He wanted to be champion,
Yeah.
and he was like really like desperate to be champion by any means necessary. And he made Cena the special referee.
Yeah.
When he counted the 3 and Randy retained, he got fired. And that storyline was perfect. That's why I picked that it did. Cena got fired in storyline. Should have been, in real life, but he got fired in
You know
storyline.
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that ain't happen.
You know that's
But he got fired in the storyline, so that was a good moment because Wade Barrett once again got screwed over. All Cena had to do was just count 3 for Wade Barrett, and he would have been world champion.
Yeah.
But Cena wanted to be an a-hole and keep the title on Randy Orton.
There you go.
What?
I mean, that's what he believes in, man. I mean, you know his personal reasons about Cena.
Johnny Goat? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, well, this is my last one here. This is one of the greatest rivals of all time back in my generation watching wrestling. Is that Survivor Series in the Hell in a Cell, Undertaker versus Batista.
Oh, yeah.
It was in there, yeah.
That was at Survivor Series?
Yes, it was.
What was
Bro, they was feuding all year.
I know,
bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
That
I was like,
was
I didn't know that was at Survivor Series. I
Yeah.
said, because I thought I was going to say that one.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
They feuded at Survivor Series. They fight all
Was
year.
was that when Edge came from under the ring and whacked?
Nah, that was
Like those
SummerSlam 08. That was SummerSlam 08, bro.
No, Undertaker fought Edge inside Hell in a
Yeah.
Cell. But no, Edge was under the ring and he whacked Undertaker.
Right,
with
that
the-
was like in SummerSlam, bro.
No, bro, that was at Survivor Series.
Bro, that was at SummerSlam.
Bro, no, he fought Edge at SummerSlam, bro, and then he
Let me
chokeslammed
see.
him.
Hold on, wait. Let me see what pay-per-view
Because
that.
they kept hyping up Edge was supposed to come back at Survivor Series 07, and nobody saw him until that match. He was under the ring inside Hell in a Cell, and he whacked Undertaker, or was it Batista?
No.
He whacked on him with the camera. Bro, I'm saying I'm not tripping, bro.
No, I'm not tripping either. Hold on. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't want to know. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. We just trying to.
He's trying to get our facts straight.
I'm trying to make sure my
You
facts.
seen too much wrestling.
Yes,
It happens, man.
Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, but when I do, I'll let you know though. Yeah, but I'll find that though. But yeah, but that was one of my moments. They was wrestling rivalry all year. You know how that be, man.
Yeah.
You guys got anything?
I think it's on me.
Yeah, it was Survivor Series 07.
Oh, it was on
Batista,
7.
Undertaker inside.
Yeah, they
Right.
fought. They fought that whole. They didn't fight nobody else but each other all year.
Cause what was that? Oh,
That was.
I'm tweaking. Nah, I'm thinking Undertaker fought Edge at Hell in a Cell 08. Okay.
They fought inside Hell in a Cell at like SummerSlam too.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Right. I didn't. Right.
Yeah.
I had it confused. That's why.
Yeah, I
you know?
mean it happened.
Yeah, I had it confused. But,
You know, too much. She a lot of wrestling, bro.
yeah,
Things happen.
too much wrestling.
Let me see. My last Survivor Series moment that I loved, bro.
I mean, you just said somebody got buried on Survivor Series or anything.
Who got buried at Survivor Series?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Carlito and Chris Match was at Survivor Series back in what, 05?
Well, oh yeah, they were beating everybody. Okay, I'm gonna go on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just talk about the end of a match. So I remember when who got eliminated? I forgot. Somebody got eliminated on Team Raw. So then it was just Shawn Michaels left, and he just started eliminating everybody. Like he had eliminated JBL, Rey Mysterio, and then he kept he kept sweet chin music and everybody. And then Randy Orton came in real smooth and RKO'd him 1, 2, 3. You got like y'all might not know. I might not say it that way. It sounded too exciting, but you got to watch it and it went nuts. So that was one of my favorite moments. B, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. So
All right. So my last and final Survivor Series
Go ahead,
moment.
take it over, man. The man in the middle, the man in the hour.
Yeah, you know.
There you go.
end this one.
You know the vibes, man. My last pick though, man, Survivor Series is a lot. I mean, you know, it's one of them big pay-per-views, but it somehow goes under the radar for like
Okay.
the big four.
Okay.
That's probably the least I
You
can
know,
pick for.
yes, but I'm gonna go with let me see. Think of the year I was looking for. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Battle of the Brands 2016, like when they first started doing the draft again,
Yeah.
and it was like, you know, it was y'all brought it up a little bit with the Shield thing, but yeah, it was AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose, Team SmackDown.
Yeah. Then you
And that
had
was
Bray
Team Raw,
Wyatt.
right? You had Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and then on Raw you had Braun Strowman.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, see, all them was still in the company, like Jericho, all them.
Yeah.
And that was actually a good build up. They had Raw they was both brands attacking each other,
Yeah.
and it was a great build up towards the pay per view and the match. And SmackDown pulled it out. Bray and Randy Orton, they were still building up to their feud for
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, it had a lot of stories in it. That's what made it great.
And I also like a bonus pick for the one when Becky Lynch, I think it was 2018, when Becky Lynch had Ronda Rousey in the disarm at the back,
Oh yeah.
and then she got her face broken by Nia Jax.
Yeah, that one at
Yeah.
Survivor Series.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
he be saying like the
The
build,
build up
to
towards it.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah.
I like that though. So yeah, that was really it.
Yeah, that's it, man.
And then Becky couldn't compete at the pay per view anyway. So I mean,
Hurts my
yeah,
stomach.
I mean, her nose was shattered by Nia Jax. She'll be back soon, by the way.
Yeah.
Man. She tore both her eight. That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
Man, get well soon.
That's what happens, man.
Get well soon, man.
That's why people talking about the company, talking about wrestling is fake.
Oh my God, it's
It
fake.
ain't
She
definitely
tore
ain't
both her
fake.
ACL.
If it was fake, I guarantee you, would nobody be hurt.
Anybody could do it if it was fake.
Man,
Man, please.
it's scripted. That's the thing people don't understand. Scripted and fake.
Yeah. It's good.
People still don't understand that to this day.
To this day.
Listen.
See, that fits with everything.
To this day.
See, you tell them. See, you gotta tell them the difference. See, scripted means they tell you to go out there and do what you gotta do to win. You gotta win the match. They tell you to win,
Exactly.
lose, drop the title, win, lose, draw. How to lose the match.
It still hurt.
You and then you want to talk about like fake. Fake. It's just, there's nothing to it. It's
Nothing
scripted.
happening.
Nothing
The
happening.
punches is fake.
Like, it's a
That's
way,
only
yeah,
hit the
it's like,
punches is fake,
because
yeah.
they practice, know the way they do all these moves, so everything is done the right way.
Right.
That's how you say it. It's done correctly. If they do a move the wrong way, you
Always.
can kill somebody in this business.
I'm not letting Big Show chop my bare
That's what I'm
chest.
saying. Like, for y'all people out there who don't understand about wrestling,
The bruise.
it's not fake. if they perform moves the wrong way, you can't hurt somebody badly.
Kill
People have to
somebody.
retire from neck injury. Look at Edge, Daniel Bryan,
Yeah.
a lot of wrestlers.
A dude died wrestling in the ring with Eddie Guerrero. I mean, not Eddie, Rey Mysterio
Yeah.
when he hit the
Yeah.
619.
Even that, a move like that where he hit you with his heel, but if he catch you the wrong way,
The thing with that, when he pushed him, his neck, you know, the bros you hit your neck the wrong way.
Yeah, that
you could-
whiplash,
That
yeah.
whiplash. It kind of, he was already, you know, passed. He already passed before
Right.
he got hit with the
As
6-1.
soon as he hit the ropes, he passed.
yeah, that whiplash hit
That
him.
whip. That was all
Yeah,
good.
so yeah, we just trying to, you know,
There you go.
don't try none of this though.
Nah,
All this, you know, this wrestling stuff, it's serious, but
not too late. I mean, we did it when we was kids.
We did it all already,
but
man.
now we telling y'all.
Hey, B, let me curve stomp you, bro.
Yeah, no,
Shamar, let me curve stomp you, bro.
Sorry.
Hell no.
But yeah, though, I mean, that's really it for this episode. We just, Survivor Series coming real soon.
I mean, we won't be giving y'all live streams.
We'll
so
see y'all there, though.
See you at the crib.
Hey, let us know if y'all see us on TV. We gonna go cool.
Man, bro. But
We them
yeah,
boys.
like the
We gonna be
video,
front row,
subscribe
too.
to the channel. Keep supporting the show. It's getting bigger and
Tell
better.
them we gonna be front row.
Man, I wish so. I wish we were front row.
Man,
Front row would be nice.
I'm definitely getting all the action.
Man, bro, you get to see it everything.
We
up
gonna be
close.
front row. I lied.
That'd be decent.
On me.
One day we will be front row.
On me. On Oscar Day.
Bro, what the hell does that mean, bro?
Nothing. We just talking, bro.
Man, what
But
do you
yeah,
think?
though.
I'm your boy, Jay.
I'm your boy, B.
I'm your boy, Shamar.
And we out.